Hey guys, today I'm going to discuss important questions of English class 9 CBSE of Beehive as well as moments. So let's get started. First thing, you have to understand the course structure, the paper, how will the paper questions will be asked. Okay, this is the course structure. There are three sections. Section A of 20 marks, B of 30 marks and C of 30 marks. Section A has one question. One will be a factual passage of 300 to 350 words. There will be 8 very short answer type questions. Total marks will be 8 because 1 marker questions. And question number 2 will be discursive paragraph of 350 to 400 words each. 4 short answer type questions. Not very short answer but short answer. And total mark will be 3 times 4 which is 12. 12 plus 8, 20. Section A, 20 marks. Coming on to section B. Section B has question number 3 as article or diary or report writing of 100 to 120 words, again 8 marks. Story writing with clues for 150 to 200 marks. Like they can give you initial line of the story and you have to write to carry on that story. Question number 5 will be gap filling, 4 marks. Editing or omission, either of them, 4 marks. Sentence transformation or sentence reordering for 4 marks. Section C, which is the literature and supplementary book reader. Question number 8, you have extract based 4 very short answer type questions. You will short extract paragraph from any poem. 2 questions on global comprehension, which will be from the poetry, 4 marks. 2 questions of interpretation like grammar based questions. Then 9 questions. Question number 9 will be 3 short answer questions from Beehive, 2 marks each. Each question will have 2 marks, and 2 short answer questions from Moments. Total 10 marks of 30 to 40 words. Will be of 30 to 40 words. 3 questions from Beehive, 2 questions from Moments. Then question number 10 will be of 100 to 150 words of long answer type questions, long LSA questions, either from Beehive or from Moments. Okay, 8 marks. And then question number 11, the last question of your paper, will be of 100 to 150 marks, 100 to 150 words, long answer questions from Moments for 8 marks. So these two will be of 8 marks. Okay. Section A 20 marks, section B 30 marks, section 30 marks, total 80 marks. Now this thing is this section in some schools different, some schools different. In my school there are 80 marks for theory, 10 marks for notebook and 10 marks for assessment of speaking listening skills. Total 100 marks. So total English subject of is of 100 marks. Coming on to Beehive and Moments important questions. We are going to chapter wise. Okay. Number 1, the fun they had. It is written by Isaac Asimov. Important question, there is only one important question. Why did Margie hate school? Why did she think that old kind of schools must be fun? This is again from NCERT questions. Then Sound of Music by Deborah Cowley. Second part is unknown. First part is how does Evelyn hear music? Second part, why did Bismillah Khan refuse to start a Shehnai school in the USA? Only 2 important questions and 2 important parts. I mean, per part there is 1 important question. Coming on to third chapter, The Little Girl. It's written by Catherine Mansfield. Question number 1 can be asked. 1 question. There could be 2 questions can be asked. Why was Kezia afraid of her father? It's like a pet question for this chapter. And then this question is a little long answer type, a little less important. In what ways did Kezia's grandmother encouraged her to get known to her father better? Actually, 2. Okay. Now, 4th chapter, Truly Beautiful Mind. No writer was mentioned in the NCERT book. Why does the world remember Einstein as a world citizen? And theory of that thing. See, even this chapter is a little important, I would say. Let me open it for you to make you see a little bit a little important questions. Wind, little girl, Green on the Roof, Truly Beautiful. See this over here, Bureau of Theoretical Physics. This paragraph number 8 is important. Okay, not learn this, read it twice or thrice. And then Snake and the Mirror, written by Waqar Muhammad Bashir. And important question is, what made the doctor think death lurked 4 inches away? That this thing is inches. Coming on to further chapters. Chapter number 6. This is firstly I have covered the prose thing and then the poetry. My Childhood by APJ Abdul Kalam. It was taken by Wings of Fire book. Don't have to write this like APJ Abdul Kalam. See, Question is, how did the Second World War give an opportunity to Kalam to earn his first wage? Important question. Kalam had a secure childhood. Do you agree? It's a long answer. This one is a long answer question. Now, Packing by Jerome K. Jerome. Describe the incident related to the butter in the story. This question is asked in some sample papers, some in not, in some not. My teacher has given me this as an important question, so yeah. Question number 5 from the notebook. Actually, this I have written because space was less. Sorry for inconvenience. I'm even going to show you question number 5 from Packing in my notebook because question was a little long, but it is easy. You can learn directly from the notebook also. This question: of the three, Jerome, Gerard, and Harris, who do you think is the better or the worst packer? Support your answer with the details in the text. This is the answer. Yeah. Then the next important question is, what did how did Montmorency contributed in packing? It's again an NCERT question. Coming on to reach for top, again the writer was not mentioned in the NCERT book. Question number 3 and 4 come from the notebook actually. So top question number 3 and question number 4. Question number 3 is, how did Santosh fulfill a study in Delhi? And question number 4, what motivated Santosh to mountain climbing? Okay. And from the Maria Sharapova part, what does Maria declare to be her mantra for her success? This question is not from NCERT. I can even give you the solution. Coming on to the poetry part now. Road not taken, Robert Frost. Only one important question. What do you think is the message of the poem? You can learn the underlying message and that will do it. Coming on to wind, Subramanya Bharati. I don't think so any short answer questions can be formed from poems because there is one extract based question, as I already told you. This one, 8th question is extract based question which is from extract only. So don't mug up questions of poetry. You can read it once. So it's for the top. Wind. So what does the wind symbolize? Rain on the Roof by Coach Skinner. Question number 2 from the notebook. Actually, this question I was learning because I don't know why it seems to be a little important. In the roof, question number 2. This is the question. What is the single major memory that comes to the poet whose darling dreamers he refers to? This is the answer. Coming on to the next question. What does the poet likes to do when it rains? And what is the message of the poem? Coming on to the 12th chapter, as per my list, The Lake Isle of Innisfail, written by W.B. Yeats or William Butler Yeats. Question number 1 from the notebook again. This will do a little bit of injustice because I have written all the important questions. Question number 1. What 3 things will the poet do in his free? This is the only important question. Coming on to A Legend of Northland. That chapter I don't think so any question will be asked from that chapter because that's like the worst chapter after Duck and the Kangaroo. I'm even going to show you that important question. Question number 2 and 3 it is from Folkray. 2 is, what did St. Peter ask the old lady for? What was her reaction? Why did he punish her? How did he punish her? Sorry. And then No Men Are Fallen, James Kirkup. Question number 2 plus 1 plus 5 from notebook. This chapter is like as important as anything. No Men Are Fallen. See, question number 2. What is the rating point? 1 and 5. This is not that important. Just read it once. You can even read a central idea if you want. Coming on to supplementary movements book. First, there are 10 chapters. First is The Lost Child by Mulk Raj Anand. One important question. What are the things that child see on its way? Why did the lost child lose in intervalling things? Lose interest is actually interest. In things. This is again an NCERT question. You can take a look. From Adventure of Toto Ruskin-Bond, no important question I was able to find, because in not even a single sample paper I was able to find this question. Ishwan, the storyteller by R.K. Lakshman. What was Ishwan's duty in Mahindra's house? Why did Mahindra decide after he had seen the ghost? Okay. Coming on to in Kino Fool's Appearance, you can take a screenshot if you want. And these were the extra important questions for 8 marks. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel.